Hey Clashers, Ashlane here, excited to share with you guys the newest epic card in Clash Royale. It is, you're looking at it, the Poison. It is a dark spell from Clash of Clans. It has similar mechanics to the Poison spell in Clash of Clans, but this time it's epic and it's really, really powerful. So you can see I have it here on my battle deck, side by side to the Zap arrows and the new art on the Fireball. Now let's take a look at the Poison stats here. The first thing you want to notice here is it's the first card in Clash Royale that you can actually get damage per second on. So you can put the card on the map, and every single second it's down there, it's going to do, in this case for level 1, 45 damage per second. And guess what? It also works on crown towers. And there's more, it also dramatically slows down your opponent's troops. Look at the range on it. 3.5 radius. Now compared to arrows, which are 4, that's the biggest radius in the game. It's almost that big. Fireball's 2.5 versus 3.5 on the Poison, and Zap is only 2. Now it is worth noting that Poison spell is 4 elixir cost, so the same cost as Fireball. But like I said, we're going to see it in action, and it really does a number on those troops. So let's level it up a little bit. You can see how much the damage per second and the crown tower damage per second, which are on different scales as you level them up. As you can see here, we'll level it up all the way to level 5 here, but it gets much stronger than it starts out with. Remember, level 1 was 45 damage per second. Now we're all the way at level 5 with 65 damage per second. So we're going to level up now because we are on the dev account. So we're going to go ahead and play with level 5. Let's play against one of our clan mates in just a second here. By the way, guys, you notice the battle decks? We have 3 saved decks we can use now. That's a huge relief to people who are swapping cards in and out every single time they had to change their deck or change a few cards in their deck. So now we have Austri. We're going to play Austri, and we're going to highlight the Poison spell. Now, like I said earlier, guys, it is an epic card. So let's watch it in action here. I'm playing my spawner deck, but I have the Poison in there in exchange for the Fireball. Hopefully really illustrating how powerful this card can be when used correctly. So let's go ahead. No, let's not use it there. I'll use it plenty of times here, but we want to still try to win the match and not just drop it on a lone musketeer. Obviously, think of Poison as kind of like arrows that hits down on the target multiple times throughout 10 seconds. Now watch, I'm going to drop one right here and watch these Spirit Goblins go down, boom, and it's going to keep doing damage to that crown tower. Now there's all sorts of possibilities that arise with the new Poison spell. Like for example, you can use it on defensive targets. You can just let it sit there over an elixir pump, for example. So there's a lot of possibilities. Let's continue to play defense here though. Let's distract that prince with the Spirit Goblins. He's going to come back at me with a Fireball. Let's hit him with some barbarians. Can't let that knight take a piece of my tower. Austri's a very good player. So let's go try to sneak in a hog over here because he just dropped that elixir pump. And let's try to use the Poison spell again. And we'll try to hit all these Spirit Goblins, and we'll hit that crown tower. So let's take a look. Look at it. You can see the crown tower slowly bleeding away. Now, it would have been nice if I could have somehow targeted that elixir pump too, but I wanted to make sure I got those Spirit Goblins down. That way they didn't start an offensive charge against me in that left lane. Let's go ahead and distract that P.E.K.K.A. with the Builder's Hut, drop some Goblins down. Really wanted to get that Poison back up because I'm so anxious to use it because it's going to be a very valuable spell. Now, like I said, it is important to notice the value of the Poison, right? It's a very effective card. It is an epic card, but at the same time, you don't want to use it as freely as you'd use a Zap or an arrows because it is 4 elixir. Look at the value I'm getting coming out over here. Wow. I mean, it took down all the troops. It took down the tombstone. It immediately bled through all the skeletons that spawned from the tombstone. And boy, just having a lot of success using the poison spell. The poison was responsible for me taking down that left tower. So now I'm just going to play defense. I'm going to build up all these huts around my tower that he seems to be going for. Like I said, Austria, very savvy player, so we'll make sure we don't consider the battle won just yet. Let's let the time tick off the clock. Let's drop one more poison for good measure here, and it will slow down his troops, and the battle will be over. So guys, I hope you're excited to try out the new poison spell, the new epic card. It's going to do damage over time, it's going to slow down your opponents, and I think it's going to be a really valuable card in the game. So guys, stay tuned for more new card content, and hey, as always, take care, guys.